Guten Morgen, guten afternoon, good evening, from where are you coming in? Welcome again to another Wrapping It Up 123 with Michi. I'm Michi. We're here with my friends in the chat. Hello, everyone. I'm going to go ahead and say hi to you guys. Pam's Crafty Heart. Thank you so much. Our Christmas was more of a bummer because of the flu, but it's okay. It was really nice to hang out with you guys Christmas Eve. That was nice. But I hope everyone else had a wonderful Christmas or holiday that if you celebrate it. Hello, Angela Mills. Hello, Dawn. Friedland is here. Dawn Aaron is here. Good morning. Your package, what? Okay, this is funny. So Dawn Aaron is waiting on a package. I sent 2 packages to her. One a while ago, which was in Sacramento yesterday, and apparently now it's in North Carolina, so I don't know what's going on. And then she got a package that I sent way after, and that was there super quick. So the postal service is a little messed up right now. Hopefully after the holidays, it fixes itself. Kim G is here. Hello, Heidi is here. Hello. And there is Renee Unraveled. How are you today? Lazy Lavender is here. Mimi, good morning. And there is Leanie. Leanie, oh my goodness. I hope you girls are okay. She has woke up a memory that I had way deep in my memories this morning. I don't know if you ever got lost or stuck at an airport. I have a story for you guys. Barbara Riggle, hello, how are you? And there's Bebe Ortiz, good morning. Ladybird Loves, okay, did you get mail yet? Hadisha, did you get mail? Because there is a package. I didn't want to spoil the surprise, but there is a package coming your way, and your package had the craziest travel story. It started in Oklahoma, went to Indiana, Utah, Arizona, California, was sent from California all the way to New York, and then from New York to London. So I don't know. I hope you get it soon. Julia down, how do you do? Carol Koff, hello, mate. How are you? Tina, I do. Thank you. But sometimes I get these coughing fits, so I'm going to apologize ahead. So I still get these coughing fits, but I do feel better. Thank you, guys. And Sherry Knowles is here. Hello. Tank can't leave a message for 20 minutes as she had to unsub and resub. No, that's mean. Darn YouTube shenanigans. Tank, so sorry, but we'll talk in 20 minutes. You had a book arrive today. Nope. I didn't send a book. That wasn't me. That was not me. Latanya Fisher, hello. Welcome. Can you believe my package was here in Sacramento? Maybe it's just the scanning issue. Maybe it's not true. I don't know. I hope you're going to get it soon. I think I caught up. Hello, everyone coming in. So what we do on these Saturday mornings, we set the timer for 20 minutes, 3 times. We grab a project. After 20 minutes, we switch the project. You don't have to. You don't have to crochet. You don't have to knit. You can do chores. You can cook breakfast, lunch, dinner, or just sit and chill and relax. And I'm going to tell you my crazy airport story. I don't even think my family knows this story. It's like 30 years ago. Hello, Butt Files. Hello. Well, then let's see if they will be here for my birthday. I hope so, Adisha. I hope so. Because it's been on the go for a long time. I really thought you would get it before Christmas, honestly. Hello, Tracy. How are you today? And Eileen, oh my gosh, I hope the girls are fine. So her girls have a terrible airport story. So when I was 16 years old, I'm going to go ahead and start the timer. I'm going to grab my project. I am working on the second part of this little doodad. I posted about this yesterday. I posted about this, and a lot of people guessed right. It's going to be a sweater. So I found, I was rearranging and looking, through my yarn tubs, and I found this yarn. It's the Premier Basics Multi, 100% acrylic. It's a worsted weight. This colorway is called Sand Dune. Sand Dunes. Yep, looks like, browns. Pretty good name for it, Sand Dune. It has 250 yards each of these, and I am now on my third. I'm on my third, and I started the second panel. So this is going to be a sweater made in 2 panels and 2 sleeves. I got inspired by a picture, and I thought, I can do this. And so I'm going to give it a try. I think I got the measurements like totally off, but I think even if it's not going to fit me, somebody's going to fit it. So I'm going to try. I'm going to attempt to make this. So we'll see. Hello, Mama Swift. Good morning. How are you? I made myself some tea. So what's in your cup? Did you guys bring yourself some water? Oh no, I just realized. Oh no, okay, I got one. I got a bottle of water in here, but I had another bottle of water that I left out on the kitchen counter. I got distracted. But I did bring a cup of tea in my sweet cup that I got from my friend Sherry Knowles. And hello, Elizabeth. Mama Riz is here. Hello. Oh, this is good. Good, good, good. And Monica is here. Guten Morgen. Ooh, Mama Swift is busy, busy, busy. When are you not? When are you ever not busy? She's pulling yarn from lot D14. She's pulling yarn. Yeah, I was pulling yarn to make packages, to make boxes. But then when you find a certain yarn, like I saw this, and then I thought, okay, getting the startitis, gotta make something with it. Does it happen to you guys? It happens to me all the time. You drinking filtered water. Nice. Nice. Anybody drinking coffee? I made a big mistake yesterday. So yesterday, before airport story, yesterday was my first day that I felt a little bit better, and I needed to go in town. I needed to get dog food, cat food. What else? I needed windshield wiper fluid. That was the weirdest thing on my shopping list. A head of cabbage. And my daughter wanted a candy bar because my daughter is not feeling so great right now. So I went to town. I ordered it. I ordered that via the Walmart app, and I just went and picked it up. But by Walmart is this new place called Texas. It's called HTO. It's like a tea place, but they also have coffee, I found out yesterday. So I had a cup of coffee at 7 p.m. And that was probably a big mistake because then I couldn't go to sleep for a while. Hello, Unique Amazing Stripes. How are you? So I had my coffee. I'm not having any coffee today. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm making coffee right now. That's all I was drinking. I haven't slept. I won't go to sleep until my 2 daughters are together. Oh my gosh. The other one makes it. I hope so. Already drank my coffee. Now I'm drinking water. Very good. Yeah, no, I'm having tea. And I think Sherry said she was using the same cup this morning. Yeah, I'm having my tea. This is my throat, my sore throat tea, because it has all ginger and all of these good ingredients. Do I have 2026 goals? No, I just want to leave 2025 behind, and I want to start 2026 healthy. That's my goal. I want to start healthy, and I want to look forward to a better year. Fingers crossed. But no crazy. Yes, I do have one goal. I want to get this room rearranged, and I want to get it all done. I want to destash a lot of my yarn. So yeah, I guess I do have some goals. But I would like to get them done before 2026. I want to get them done before I go back to work on the 2nd of January. Eileen, yes, they got a crazy story, but I've got a story. So, 1993. This is the time before cell phones. Well, before the modern time cell phones, before FaceTime. Gosh, I was using a Walkman, like a cassette deck. I was wearing my Fila puff up thingies, baggy pants. So that's the time. Okay, I was 16 years old, and I decided I want to come to America for an exchange program to stay with my friend in New York, which she was in New Rochelle, New York. Hello, Sophia. And stay with her for a little while, do some school. And then I went to Buffalo, New York for the rest of the year to stay with my uncle's sister, who's also, German, and she moved to the United States many, 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 many years ago. Thank you so much, Carol. So before I left, so I have to tell you about the story getting to the States before I can tell you going home. Gosh, it's crazy. This is crazy, Eileen, that you brought this memory up. I really don't think I told this to my daughter or my husband even. I don't think he knows the story. So when I decided to leave Germany to go, my mom, my family, very supportive, very supportive. And the night before we went to the airport, which was Frankfurt, I flew out of Frankfurt and I used the airline called Singapore Airlines. It was super fancy then, but it was the cheapest to go with. And we were booking through travel agencies then, so we got the paper tickets and all that good stuff. The night before we went to the airport, we went clubbing. We went to the disco. My uncle, my aunt, my mom, my dad. I think even my aunt and my grandma were there. So needless to say, we didn't sleep. We did not sleep. We went to the airport that next morning, got there barely, got into this little train to get me from one terminal to the next terminal. That train got stuck. We barely made it to the gate, barely made it onto the airplane. And I was so exhausted that they gave you these hot towels. I slept the entire time. So I didn't even get to experience Singapore Airlines. Got to New York, had my fun time. When it was time to travel back home, this is when it got this. This is the story of me being stuck for 24 hours as a 16-year-old at the JFK airport. It was so scary, but then also a kind of an adventure. And that's when Eileen told me about her story this morning, and it was the same airport. I thought, oh my gosh. Hello, Nancy. How are you? Hello, Jen Reeves. Hello. So that was when you got these airline tickets printed with the boarding passes. I flew from Buffalo, New York to JFK. I had 2 big pieces of luggage and a backpack and my Walkman. Yeah, rip my Walkman. And so when I got there, I got checked in, and then they were like, oh no, your flight is not until tomorrow. And I'm like, no. It says right here, it's today. And they're like, no, that's an error. So mind you, nowadays, if the airline makes errors, they put you in like a motel room or a hotel room, or they get you maybe on a different flight. But I was 16. I had no idea. So I was like, what am I going to do? And they were like, well, you're going to have to come back tomorrow. I can't go anywhere. I'm stuck. I am literally stuck at this airport with 2 pieces of luggage. I was so scared. 16 years old. I had $7 in my pocket. That's another thing. $7. Hello, Rochelle. $7 in my pocket. So I sat there, took my luggage pieces, went to the bathroom, locked myself in a bathroom stall, and I just bawled. I just cried. I cried. The cleaning lady came, and she was so sweet, hardly spoke any English. She was Spanish, Mexican, Colombian. She was something Latina. She hardly spoke English, but she understood what was happening. She actually told me that I could call collect from the payphone to Germany. So I did that. And then my mom, I don't know how she did it, but she was the cool. She was cool and calm. She said, what you're going to do is you're going to buy yourself 2 bottles of water, keep the rest of the money for breakfast. Then you're going to call me every hour on the hour collect. You're just going to say, when they say, what's your name? You're just going to say that you're fine. Okay. So we don't have to actually talk on the phone. Every hour we did this. This is what kept me awake. No worries, Margie. This is what kept me awake. So I called her collect every hour. I don't know how I did it, but I stayed at the airport. The cleaning crew, there were 2 cleaning crews. The cleaning crew, the lady that helped me with the collect phone call, and then the cleaning crew switched. There was a nighttime cleaning crew, and they kept me entertained. I was 16. I had nobody to call. I was so scared, but I made it. I made it through all the way to next day when I was able to check in, didn't sleep a wink, checked in with Singapore Airlines, got on that airplane, and I was so exhausted that, again, I did not get to experience Singapore Airlines because I was out. I was out all the way to Frankfurt. I have never, ever, ever gone through that airport again. I was like, nope, never, ever am I going through JFK. That was the craziest. Oh, yeah. And I lost my Walkman, my yellow and black little cassette tape player. I lost it on that darn flight. Julia, to think if this would happen to my child, I would freak out. But she had me call every hour to make sure. I don't know how she did it, but we did it. This was 1993. Oh my gosh. And Eileen, kind of thank you. I'm going to have to tell my daughter that story later. But yeah, I'm freaking out when she drives herself to McDonald's. And here I am 24 hours in a strange country. My second language, mind you. I was 16. Yeah, I knew the language, but it's not like nowadays where you have cell phones, you can FaceTime or, oh yeah, and the leftover money, I had enough money for the next morning to buy myself a donut. That was it. I had 2 bottles of water and a donut. Air India will wake you up if you're asleep when they go around with service. Really? Oh no, this was like dead. All the shops closed overnight. And then the cleaning crew, it was so quiet, it was so eerie. I'm surprised they didn't kick me out or whatever. No, it was I know she was scared, but she didn't let it on. She did not. I could not tell on the phone. Oh my gosh, your daughter just texted you. She's on the way to your daughter's hotel and she told me I can go to sleep. Oh my gosh, that's good. Oh my gosh, Eileen, that's great news. I know, Sherry. I think I was too scared to sleep. Yeah, she did. She had to be calm for me. Absolutely. I know. I remember I talked to my dad too sometimes. It was not just my mom, but she's the one who, you were 18 and 19. Thankful. I am so glad. Yes, but I survived it. It's a crazy story. But I will never go to that airport again. I don't think I could ever go to that airport. No. Oh my gosh. And nowadays, now I know if something like this happened, they should have put me in a hotel room. They should have. It was their mistake. It was not my fault. It was their mistake. But I didn't know that. Oh yeah, it was scary, especially because I couldn't give my luggage to anybody. I had to hold on to my luggage. So I was in the bathroom. I would lock myself into the bathroom stall. Yeah, it was scary. It was. Yeah. When I went to Vietnam on the way back home, I spent overnight in the Seoul airport. Oh my gosh. For everyone in the chat, the original flight my daughter was supposed to take at JFK was canceled. Major snowstorm in New York. Yeah. Yes, mine was not a snowstorm. It was just printed. It was a misprint on my ticket. stuck in Chicago. That's another big airport. That's actually a nice airport. I actually like the Chicago airport, and I like the Cincinnati airport. Cincinnati airport is so little, so small and cute. Let's see her for. But man, that brought back some memories. When she was telling me that this morning, I was like, oh my gosh, I got a story for you. I totally forgot about that story. Gosh. And the thing was, that flight from Buffalo to New York was a very turbulent. It was, that was a scary flight. 9, 10. Hold on, I got to count for a second. 10, 11, 12, because I have to make 12 back loops right there for the ribbing. Your night when I was in Los Angeles, I've never been to the LAX, never been to that one. My other daughter, 2 flights were canceled, so she went to Westchester Airport, and she flight into Westchester was canceled, so her husband had to come pick her up, drive in the snow, and took it. Gosh, and then you said the other one went on a train, right? Miami is a big airport. I went to Orlando Airport. Yes, I've been to the Orlando. Which Chicago? I don't know. Are there 2? It's the international Chicago O'Hara. Is that correct? O'Hara? Is that right? So the train station where she took a train to Boston. From Boston, she took a plane. Good gosh. My goodness. Oh my gosh. And this is all to go on a cruise, right, Eileen? They're going on a cruise. So I don't know. I would be like, is this a sign? Do we really need to go on this cruise? Are we meant to go on this cruise? I am making a top. I saw a picture yesterday and I thought, I can do this. And it's 2 panels. You make 2 panels and then you kind of put them together, sew them together, either do a V-neck or crew neck. I think I'm going to do a V-neck. And then, yeah, it's going to be a little oversized. Hello, Sanita. O'Hare. Thank you. So, and this is what it is. So I did granny stitch. So 3 double crochets together, skip 2, but then the next row is all double crochets back loop. Let me show you. So this is going to be the ribbing, which is just back loop singles. Okay. And then, I don't know if you can see that, but it's a very busy yarn. So I thought, granny stitches, but then 1 row is back loop double crochets. And I'm using a J hook, and I normally don't do J hooks, but today I'm doing a J hook. I drove from Norway to our place in Sweden. I got stuck in the snowstorm. Being Norwegian, I was prepared with sleeping bags, pillows. Oh my, you were prepared. Extra blanket, food and water, extra gas. Winter is real here. Yes, it is. I wish I had snow. You found out how big an airport is when they're holding a plane for you and running you through the airport with walkie-talkies. Happened in Miami. That happened to me in Frankfurt on my way to New York because we were stuck in that little train and it was not our fault. So they ran and they held that airplane for us because our luggage, everything was already on there, but the passengers weren't. So thank goodness it was not just me. So it was, more than just one. So yeah, they held the airplane for us too. But that reminds me, the whole missing airplanes, getting airplanes canceled because of snowstorms. That reminds me of a Christmas movie, and I could not think of the name of it. It has this big guy in it. Uncle Buck is all I can remember him. I don't know what his. It's not Chris Farley. It's the other big guy. And then it has Steve Martin in it. I want to say it's something trains, airplanes. I don't know. It's a Christmas movie. I want to watch that. I need to watch that because that reminded me of that. John Candy. That's it. John Candy. All right, here we go. Grab a sip to drink. Yeah, John Candy. What is that movie called? Anybody remember? Mm-hmm. Renee. Brains, Trains, and Automobiles. It is, isn't it? It's something silly like that. Hello, Zach. You go ahead. Take a nap. Oh, you don't feel good? Please go take a nap. And there's Tank. Hello, Tank. I am so sorry. What is going on with YouTube today? Man, yeah, Rita was ready. She had everything with her. Sleeping bag and everything. Okay, so now I'm at the row with the little granny clusters. All right. Yeah, Zach, take a break, take a nap. We've been napping a lot. And Elise, I think, has gone through this flu episode the best. All she's been doing is sleeping and resting a lot and hydrating a lot. But me and my hubby, we had it the worst. Said it wasn't, you weren't a subscriber. It did that to me the other day in Nieces. I was not able to talk either, but she only had hers set for 5 minutes, so I didn't have to wait so long. I'm so sorry you had to wait so long. My worst was when the plane took off and had to return with an emergency landing. Lady next to me was praying very loudly. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, but you made it. Good night. Good gosh. Hello, Fiber Jazz Rebecca. Hello, and Matt. Hello to you in case you're in the bushes. I hope everyone had a blessed Christmas, Hanukkah, holiday, whichever you celebrated. Ours was a bummer. We're going to have to do a redo. We're going to meet our son next week because we told him to stay far away. We did not want him to get this bug. We said, please, son, do not come over. We're all sick. Hello, Cece Angel. How are you? So it's called Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. Okay, I want to watch that later. Because I remember that is a Christmas movie, sort of. Because I know it's around Christmas time. I remember it's a funny movie. All you've been doing is sleeping lately. I bet you your body is doing either you're fighting off a bug sac or you just need the rest. That's what I've been doing a lot too. Whenever I feel like, okay, my eyes are heavy, time for a nap, take a nap. And yes, and check your oxygen level. That's a good, and stay hydrated. Make sure you're staying hydrated. Now, after being stuck in ER with mom for over 30 hours, oh no, no, no. Oh, I hope she's okay. And me sitting, I have bought a blow up mattress, a light sleeping bag, and extra food and snacks. Oh my goodness, Rita, I am so sorry to hear that. Hello, Debbie. How are you? Oh, yeah, the flu has been very active. And it's lingering. I feel it in my chest. I know that if I start laughing, I go into this coughing fit. And then once, I try to take a deep breath. You're starting the little Christmas mouse you shared with us. Ooh, Heidi, you're going to have to share it with us. Awesome. I want to make another one too because I want to create it, but I don't have the same colors. I don't have enough of the Christmas colors. So I thought I'm going to make it Valentine's colors. Instead of making it a Christmas mouse, making it a Valentine's mouse. We are staying out of ER as much as possible and away from people. Home care, sneeze on with a mask. Oh, absolutely. We all should be wearing masks. If you go out, even if you're not feeling sickly, you don't want to get any of this stuff, especially now that everybody's probably going to head to the stores for their after Christmas sales or for returns or just to stock up on groceries. Wear a mask. Disinfect. Hello, Zahara. Hello, how are you? Film called Uncle Buck. There is an Uncle Buck, but that's the guy I was thinking of. Isn't that the same guy? John Candy. No, is it? But no, this movie I was talking about is that plane trains thingy, because Steve Martin, they end up riding in one scene. They're in the van with a mariachi band, I believe. Gosh, it's been too many years since I've watched that movie. Flu is rampant. My son and wife got it, so we delayed our Christmas, which is fine. There you go. That's what we did with my... Yes, John Candy, Dan Aykroyd. Oh, is he in that movie too? I forgot. I don't have a bulky 5. How many medium 4s do I run together? Ooh, Okay, now this is gonna be tricky. You wanna pick a thin medium 4 then, because if you put 2 4s together, you make it a 6. So make sure you choose the thinner 4s, but you would run 2 together. It just depends on how thick or how thin your 4s are. See, this is a 4, but it's rather on the light 4. Let me see. Do I have a thicker 4 anywhere? What is this? That's a 4, but that's thicker. So yeah, 2. I would run 2 together. What are you making, Heidi? Are you making the mouse? So for the mouse, I used the Kichi velvet, and that is, they say it's a 6 bulky, but it's not. That is not a 6. That's maybe a 5, barely. But that's what I used. This is their label, but that's not a 6 bulky. No way. But this was perfect. I really, really like this yarn. I really like it. It's so soft. Perfect. Yeah, or a 4 weight and a DK weight. There you go. That's a good one. That's a good combo. Yeah, but again, there are charts, but then you have to be careful with what kind of 4s you're putting together. See, I started this Christmas mouse, and I got to finish that one. I started it with the Michael's Petite Pearl, and I ran 2 together of those, and it was just not the same. So that's why I went to Amazon and I found this yarn instead. But I gotta finish that one. I have all the body parts in the bag to finish that Christmas mouse. But it was a little bit more stiff. It's stiffer because I ran those 2 Pearl Petite together. I need to finish that. I'm going to go ahead and finish at least 1 row of this. Then I'll switch projects. And hello, Denise. I see someone says hello, Denise. Hello, hello. Tina, holy Michi, Kevin Bacon stars in the planes, trains, and automobiles. Time for rewatch. He does? No way. Really? We need to watch this. All I remember was Steve Martin and the big guy. That's all I remembered. Yeah, we need to watch it. I watched a silly movie the other day. It was Bad Santa with Billy Bob Thornton. What a mess of a movie. Oh, kind of on a naughty side. Kind of funny, kind of silly, but what a mess. 2026 will be variables for me. I'm taking the next step on my DNA project and going to Scotland to knit. Oh, your 2026 sounds amazing, Renee. That sounds amazing. Awesome. Says he is a taxi racer. We're going to have to watch it and watch for all of these faces. John Candy and Dan Aykroyd won The Great Outdoors. I don't know that one. I've been watching so many Christmas movies. Yes, it's the season for it. My daughter, she was so cute last night. She came out and she said, I just watched the cutest movie. It was really cute. And I said, what did you watch? She said, Four Christmases. And I'm like, oh, yeah, I remember that. With Reese Witherspoon. She said, yeah. I was like, that's a good one. Yep. I love Elf. Favorite Christmas, though, is the National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. There are so many good ones. 2026, I'm going to learn to make heel and toes on my sock knitting machine. Michi, will you please do a tutorial for the friendship beanie? Yes, ma'am. I will do that. And I saw the question mark. Thank you for doing that. Yes, let's do that. Watch Die Hard, and it is a Christmas movie. Okay, another movie that I think is a Christmas movie, but may not be a Christmas movie, is Trading Places or Trading Spaces. It's with Eddie Murphy and Dan Aykroyd and Jamie Lee Curtis. Also one of my favorites. Uncle Buck is hilarious. Uncle Buck, I remember him making pancakes. Huge pancakes. And isn't she one of the National Lampoon's girls too? Actresses? If I remember right. I need to look that up. You know what? I watched Die Hard one time. I didn't watch any of the sequels. I'm bad. I was just kids watching horror here last night. I did also watch a horror movie. I finally watched The Last Conjuring, The Last Rites. I watched that. But I listened to a book. I finished the next of my series of my British narrated Alex Pine, The Blooded Killer. What was the last book? I listened to that Audible, and I am waiting on the new McFadden, Frida McFadden's. It's coming out in January. It's pre-ordered. Hello, Michael. How are you? I hope the flare-ups are not so bad today. I hope you got them under control. I know you said you were kind of prepared, better prepared, but I know it's bad. I'm sorry you're going through that. Ernest Saves Christmas. Ernest Saves Christmas. I know what it is, but I don't think I remember. Sweet Home Alabama. That's a good movie. That's a sweet movie. That's Reese Witherspoon. Super sweet. I don't know the guy's name. I don't remember his name, but they have really nice chemistry. Did you ever see The Holiday with Kate Winslet? Holiday with Kate Winslet. I don't know. I don't think so. I need to watch that. Ooh, there's so many titles I need to remember. Holiday with Kate Winslet. I need to watch. Grumpy Old Man. That's a good one. It's funny. Okay, I'm now back to the part for my back loops. I started to read Christmas stories this month from Mom. We're starting on a book series she has. I read about 30 minutes every. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 11 and 12. Perfect. I'm going to switch though. Okay. Need my stitch marker. And I just dropped my stitch marker. Oh, and I'm not sitting in the living room. Darn it. Okay. Just keep that loop big. Okay. I think I'm going to be able to finish that and show you guys tomorrow. That's a good thing about using big hooks and thicker yarns. You get your projects done quicker. Next, the next project I have to work on, I need to start and get finished, is for my mom number 2. Her little sweater that I was supposed to have done by Christmas, but I did not feel well. I couldn't do it, so I got to get that worked on. And I'm working that, what time is it? I'm working that with the Loops and Threads Soft Ombre. And these are like the cream colors. I think it's called Coffee Tan Cream. Coffee, Tan, and Cream. And I am working, I got the back panel. This is the little, I think it's a Suzette stitch, right? The single crochet, double crochet, single crochet, double crochet. That's the Suzette, right? And I'm working that with a 4mm. I'm using my Furls Purple Heart. It just works so much nicer with the thinner yarns. The wooden crochet hooks. I'm working on the first front panel. This is it right there. That's why I like them, because I got bored with a project that takes too long. Tracy says, I love the Die Hard movies. I need to watch them, I guess, and get on with it. I want to drop down such stitch. Okay, so that's the back panel. This is what it looks worked up when the color, how the ombre effect with this stitch. That's pretty. We measured it on her, and she wanted it just past her waist, kind of like at her bottom, but not too far down on the hips. So this is this is measured on her. So she knows what she's getting. I just have to finish it. Kind of have a theme here with these colors, don't I? Hello, Jonathan. How are you? Oh, no, you can't use your right arm at all, Debbie. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, Bruce Willis is not doing well. He's dealing with... Yes, it is for Ramona. Yes, that is for my mom number 2. Yep, that's hers, and I need to get it finished. The good thing is, it's been so warm here. She's not missing it yet, because it's crazy warm here. It's supposed to be, again, 79 degrees here for the high today. But then, okay, today's Saturday, so tomorrow it's going to be another warm day, but then I think Monday we're supposed to have 30 degrees for the high. Yeah, I am so sorry, Debbie. I hope you can do other things. Anything productive? Yes, see, Julia, you broke your bone in my shoulder. Did you break the humerus? Did you break down the arm here, or did you break the acromial point here? California has nearly washed away from last week. My husband told me about that, and that is terrible. I saw that a lot of people... Okay, stitch marker, I'm going to put you somewhere else because I don't want you over there. It's like the cemetery of stitch markers down there, because there's yarn, and I don't want to dig. There's probably a ton of stitch markers over there. Yeah, ouchie, Debbie. Yeah, the weather, it's global warming. The weather has been crazy. All right, I got to get into the stitch here. Okay. Chain 1 and turn. Wait, what did I do last? Single crochet. The one thing I don't like about this yarn, you have to be very careful frogging it. You have to be very careful. Because it kind of sticks together, and because it's kind of, let me show you. It's a very fluffy, it's a very thin, but you see all these little, it's plied and just a little twist, but that's why the wooden hook is so much better with it, because it doesn't snag and it doesn't split. At the top doctor at ER said it was a fine line break. Oof. And here it is 2 Celsius, feels like a -16. Oh man. Yeah, I always told my husband we live in the wrong state. I want that snow and the cold. Okay, I need to do a single crochet in here. Here we go. Gotta get in the groove. Spiral fracture of humerus. And you finally had surgery, right, Julia? You finally had surgery. So has anyone tried this yarn with a different hook other than a wooden hook? I'm curious, because that wooden hook works for me the best with this yarn. Yes, Julia said yes, she had surgery for that break. Debbie, tape the hook to your hand and use the other to do the work. Tank, coming up with contraption. If you ever need to watch someone with a handicap, it's Mama Llama. She is amazing. All the arts and crafts she does with just the minimal fingers she has left. I'm amazed by that woman. It's supposed to be 70 here tomorrow, 26 on Monday. Right. That's exactly what ours is supposed to be. It's supposed to be crazy cold Monday. I don't know, Sherry. It's like one of those fractures when we get older. Check out Look Ma, No Hands Linda. That's another one. This is going to be so pretty, this cardigan that I'm making her. We don't know yet if we're going to attempt a zipper or buttons, or none at all. We don't know yet. She says she would decide when we get it assembled. Weather, Greenville. Conditions are partly cloudy with a temperature of 65. I want to do mine. Yes, been watching the news and YouTube clips. It's very sad. Yes. Mama Llama, is that who you're talking about? Okay, so let's do a weather. 7. Let's see if it works for me. For Tracy, 72 degrees. Ours is 71. No, that's Lacey Lavender. No, that's mine. Fort Gibson is 71 degrees. Yep. Already. And it's only 10:36 in the morning. This is so not right. And you know what everybody said? The persimmons said we're going to get a bunch of snow. Well, where is it? Not here. Not here, it's not. So I don't know if the Farmer's Almanac, if that was correct, if, you know, because we're not having trouble with the last stitch here. Okay. Everybody running their weather. 33 in Washington. 54. 26 in Crisco, New Jersey. Michi, last week mentioned the names of two dudes who cracked you up and suggested we look them up. What are their names? The teachers? Was it the teachers? Was it those two guys? Sam. Gosh, what are their names? Was it the two teachers? It's an African American teacher and a white teacher. Those are two dudes. I watched them a lot. Is that them? I don't know. I think Samuel is one of them. I don't know what the other guy's name is, but those were two dudes that I watched. They will not do your numbers? Nightbot is picky. You have to put a capital? No, I didn't. I didn't put a capital. Did I? Did I put a capital W? Was it those two guys? It has to be those two guys. Maybe search funny teacher. They're young. They're like millennial teachers. They're hilarious. They're making, yes, because this one teacher, he makes up these slang words. He just makes them up, but they're so funny. Greenville, there it is. 65 degrees. What to do with crochet? Oh, okay. Okay, that must have been the ones that one guy, I don't know what their name is. I'm so bad about that. I need to look that up. They kind of acted out. They kind of make these items. They are so funny. And then they kind of act them out. They kind of, oh my gosh, what are their names? I'm gonna have to look them up. You had to type Greenville. Oh, so you couldn't do weather and zip code? What are those two guys? They were so funny. But then I'm easy to entertain. That you may not think it's funny, but I thought it was funny. But they crochet like everyday items and then they act out with them. I don't know, Tank. Maybe you need to reboot your systems because YouTube's been a little funny with you. Hi, Michi and everyone. I'm not usually awake early Saturday mornings. Well, hello, Mama Reyes. How are you? I hope you had a wonderful Christmas. Merry Christmas, Antoinette. How are you? You're winning. Tina is winning. She's at 14 Fahrenheit. No, wait a sec. Yeah, 14 because you're negative 10. Yes, you win. I need to come to you and Dimitra because when I saw her doggy in the snow the other day, I was like, oh, I would make snow angels with him. He was just rolling around in the snow. Oh my goodness, Antoinette, she's got negative 10. You got snow? I need to go to the snow. I want to come and visit Canada, Alaska. Canada would be nice. I would love to go see Canada. Antoinette wins. Okay, so Michi, you sound like you're feeling better. I am feeling a little better, yes. I just don't want to crash back down, so I'm not going to overdo it. I'm going to do my whipping it, and then I'm going to rest again. I'm not going to do a member's life today. I don't want to overdo it. Me and my daughter, we're going to run a little errand later because she's been cooped up in the house. We've all been cooped up in the house. We need a little bit of vitamin D. We need some sunshine. You have some snow in New York? Okay, maybe I need to come to New York. That's the closest. And then we can go from New York, we can go to Canada. Yes, hubby did get the flu, Sally. He did. Yep, he's out there having coughing fits. Yep, he got it. I shared the germs with him. And then we think my daughter got it too, but I think it's been the easiest on her. I think it has to do with her being young, having a young body, being able to fight it off better. Michi, the channel is Crochet. They have a book with pattern of the stuff they make. I think that's it. Are they the funny ones? They make all the stuff and then they go all crazy with it. Yes, Crochet. And like I said, yes, ma'am, yes, Mimi. No, hubby, no, he's not. He's a chicken when it comes to shots. So he's the unvaccinated one. But yes, we are. I got vaccinated at the pharmacy, my daughter at school. You follow them, Heidi? Aren't they funny? I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I think it's funny. We have some snow. I put my windshield wipers up. I had to get some windshield wiper fluid, and I have to put that in later. You still need your RSV vaccination? Yes, don't forget to get that. Yep, I need to put some windshield wiper fluid in mine. And I got the one with the weather, all that good stuff. They are hilarious. Okay, Heidi, I'm not the only one that thinks so. Thank you. I think they're amazing. I want my hubby to do that. I wish he was like that. Gosh, all the fun we could have. I did make something really funny yesterday, though. I didn't share. It's kind of naughty. And it's out there in the living room. Darn it, I should have brought it, but it's very naughty. It's so this is my boss, okay? Oh man, we need to resume. So this is my boss. So she checked in on me yesterday. She said, "How are you recovering? Are you getting better?" She checked in on me, and I'm like, "Yes, I'm just going into these coughing fits, but I'm feeling much better." And now I have time to rest because we're not working until next week Friday, so I can recover and rest, and it'll be all good. Fingers crossed. And then she sends this in a group chat with all of the other ladies at work. There's a group chat. She sent this Facebook reel. And she says something else for Michi to create and sell. And I'm like, so I'm curious, and I click on this reel, and it is so funny. This is a lady. She brings this crocheted item to her granddad. I think it's her grandpa, because he's an elderly gentleman. And he opens it up, and it looks like a chicken. So kids, if you're watching, you may want to close your ears for a second. But it's a chicken, but it's like a prank kind of crochet item. It's a heater, a warmer for a man. It is. It's a really warmer. It is. It is. It's a really warmer in a chicken form. And I'm like, Okay, this is funny. This is hilarious. And I appreciate you guys thinking of me because this totally sparked my funny bone and my imagination. And I told her in the chat, I said, but you know what? A woodpecker would be a much better bird for that instead of the chicken. And so that was a laugh. That was a giggle. We got a giggle of that in the group chat. So I'm looking over and I have this white and this red yarn sitting there. And I thought Santa Claus probably could use one of those. So I made one. I did. I got a picture of it, but it's out in the living room. So I sent a picture of it last night back to the group chat. I even put little hairs on it, little private hairs on it. It was funny. It was just hilarious. It was just funny, but I thought it was so cute, and it totally put me in a coughing fit. Such a coughing fit because I was just laughing so hard. I gotta show you guys. And I had some hard-boiled eggs left over, so I put those in there. Okay, I gotta show you guys. I just have to because it's funny. It's funny. So I did this. I looked at the pictures and everything, and I just let my imagination go wild. Okay, let me see. Let me show you guys. Okay, so here's a picture. Okay. A little bit of the front. I made it like a little drawstring sack. And I put a couple of hard-boiled eggs in it so they could see that. It's freaking hilarious. It's so funny. Elephant with big ears. That would be funny too, Mama Riz. But yeah, so my husband thought it was so funny. He wants to take it to work. And I said, no, I got to take it to work. And then I took a little video of it so you could see that it is functional. It is functional. It has the little hole, you know, it's functional. Oh my gosh, it's so funny. I thought it was hilarious. So when I opened that group chat up this morning, one of the girls, she was like, okay, I'm confused. I need to go and catch up. And then so she had to catch up on the chat, and then she came back. And yeah, I thought it was funny. It was hilarious. I'm glad you guys are getting a giggle out of that. And no, there's no pattern. There is no pattern. And what is going on here? Okay, I don't know what I did here, but I have to frog a row. I think I need to frog a row. And I hate frogging this yarn. Okay, I need to frog a little bit because I think I made a mistake in the previous row. Ah, no toot for the tote. I know, hilarious. My husband, he was like, what is this? And I said, it's Santa's Peter heater is what I called him. Peter heater. He's like, what? And he's like, oh my gosh, I didn't take that to work. He said, do we have any walnuts and stuff we can put in it? And oh, he made me laugh. I thought it was funny. I'm sorry, Deborah. Peachy 13. It is. I mean, it's a funny. It's a Peter heater. That's what I called it. A Peter heater. What are we making? Rita, it was a joke in the group chat from work yesterday. It was so funny because my boss, she loves to watch these Facebook reels, and she came across this chicken one, and then I made a joke saying, well, a woodpecker would be funnier. But then I thought, when I saw the red and white yarn next to me, I thought, I can do this. This is not hard. We can do this. And then I thought I could actually make it Jewish as well, because I don't have the thing in front of me now, but you could add a certain something, and then you could make like a little flap to close it. You can keep it open. I mean, there are so many ideas you could run with this little thing. It's so funny. It's a wristlet when you go to a Christmas party. Oh my gosh, that's funny. I know, Sally. I'm gonna get me some tea. You would love a tutorial, really. It's super easy. I just looked at the pictures and I thought, okay, we can do this. Magic ring starts it all. It starts with a magic ring. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Mm-hmm. Yes, Tank, mine doesn't. Mine is closed. Mine is closed for business. But we could open it up. It definitely could make it. I guess I could. Instead of making a magic ring, we could just, yeah. See, this just not in. Now it's fun. It was such a fun project, and I did it before bedtime. It took me maybe an hour, maybe an hour and a half, and then I put it in the group chat. And then I thought, okay, when those girls wake up this morning, they're gonna get a giggle out of it, and they did. This one girl, she was like, "Oh, I'm confused. What am I looking at? I need to catch up." So she went and caught up, and then she came back. She said, "This is hilarious." Rob is shaking his head. He wouldn't do the tutorial. My gosh. So I made mine Santa colors, but could you imagine? We could make it a pink and white for Valentine's Day. We could make it brown, like beige, and then the hair could be brown. There are so many ideas. Rob, he's like, oh gosh, women. This is the perfect. This would be the perfect thing to make at a bachelorette party for crochet ladies. That would be a fun thing to crochet. Santa, that's right. You could fill it up with walnuts and a little clementines. You could put a little candy cane in the chute. Yep. My friend's hubby asked me if I could crochet him a jock sock, but didn't say jock and it turned 20 shades of red. Everyone knew he was going to ask me and they all laughed. There was a pattern online. You made that. It's funny. A dirty Santa gift. Yeah. Or a white elephant. No, it would be a dirty Santa gift. Yeah. And that's when I watched Bad Santa. I think Bad Santa movie, I think that kind of started the whole thing. Mm-hmm. That started it all. A banana hammock. That's hilarious. I did see a G-string. I did see a picture of an elephant G-string. Yep, I did. I did. I saw a picture. I don't know if it was a pattern or if it was just a finished object, but I think I saw a picture of a elephant G-string. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, I love you guys. You guys get me. It's just all fun. Right? That's hilarious. It's all fun and games. I had a fellow taxi driver always saying he needed a willy warmer, but a small one, so it fitted. Well, he turned 30 and not married, so I got so many gag gifts from us, included a knitted willy warmer. That's hilarious. That is so funny, Rita. Rita, that's so funny. Gonna have to bleach my brain. Tank. Just go with it. Oh. My husband thinks it's so funny he wants to take it to work. I was like, no, I think I got to take it to my work. Put some goodies in it. I could make one for everybody. like an after Christmas treat bag. It's just, it was funny. There you go. Yep, a willy warmer. What have I walked in on? I know. I made a Peter heater yet last night after my boss checked in on me to see how I was feeling, and then she shared a Facebook reel and thought that I could make some and sell them. You're amused, Julia. I am so happy. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. But then again, my daughter always says I have no censor when it comes to these things, and she says it's because I'm German. I said, well, we grew up, you know, with these kind of things on TV, commercials, and all that stuff. You know, I mean, we're not shy in this household, not at all. So it's totally normal for us to goof around like that. Yep, a Peter heater. That's what I called it. That was a fun celebration at our break time at a place we always went to. Imagine Friday at midnight. He was 15 drivers together with cake and a lot of gag gifts, included a blow-up sheep. Oh my gosh, Rita, that's hilarious. Oh my gosh, that's funny. I'm so glad I'm giving you guys a little abdominal workout this morning. Get those belly muscles going after Christmas. Oh my goodness. So yeah, it's a very simple design. It can be adjusted size-wise. Absolutely. Yeah, it is funny. I should make one in my white elephant gift for our family thing on the 1st. Yes, Heidi! Yeah! You do that. Oh. Oh, that was the prototype. I may need to improve it a little bit. I may need to make another one with sparkles. I got the yarn right here. I got some stay. I may have made a mistake just now. Jenga here. But I got this sparkle one. We could make a sparkle. Make Rob give it as a gift. Oh my gosh, yes, you make it and then Rob give it. That's hilarious. That's funny. Don't tell Rob either. Oh, that would be hilarious. So normally our Christmas tradition after Christmas is going to the movies. Normally today, no, actually yesterday would have been day, Boxing Day. Yesterday would have been our movie theater, but I don't even know what's showing in the movie theaters. We may do that still. He may need one. He works outside. That's funny. Oh, he works outside. Does he work a hard hat for work? Oh my gosh, blue and yellow. Oh my goodness. See, there goes the ideas again. You can make those for all kinds of jobs. You could make a fireman. Oh my gosh, I'm getting all these ideas. A doctor. Put a little tune button and so it says ho ho ho. Oh my gosh. I love it. I love it. You want to see the new Avatar. Is it in the movie theater? Is that playing right now? Hello, Demetra. How are you? Is that a new... What else is showing? What else is showing? Amazing Portuguese. Oh my gosh. What else is in the movie theaters? I have no idea what's showing right now. I have no idea. But that's what we normally do. We normally go to the movie theater the day after Christmas, Boxing Day. My husband had a doctor's appointment yesterday, and he has a doctor's appointment lined up for Monday. He's got so many appointments lined up. And has he ever gotten the x-ray on his hand? Nope. We're doing that Monday. He was supposed to get it done yesterday, but he was in a different building. So the swelling went down, but then this morning it was swollen again. Renee, my son is playing the Avatar game and it is amazing. My daughter and her friends, we all went to the Avatar movie together, and they dressed up the whole 9 yards. They did their makeup and everything. They went all looking like Avatar characters to the movie theater. I don't know if I shared those pictures with you guys, but that was fun. It was a long movie. It was a long one because I remember my daughter fell asleep the last 10 minutes. She couldn't make it because it was a very, very late show. Brenda's beaver needs a barber. That's it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That would be funny. A beaver. A raccoon. Oh my gosh. A beaver. That's funny, Tank. That's funny. I have my own home theater, so I'll just watch it at home. Oh, that is so nice. Oh, that is very nice. Dawn Aaron, you missed it all. You missed it. I made a Peter heater last night. A Santa style Peter heater. That made me feel good and giggled a lot. I think I giggled. That's the most I've giggled and laughed through a crochet project ever. Hello, Samantha. Good morning. I am doing so much better. Thank you for asking. Did you have a lovely Christmas? Did you get a lot of gifts? Did you get everything you wished for? I don't know if you guys have been productive or not, but I did 2 rows on this just now, so that's good. She says yes, of course. Had to step away and gets good. It did. It got really funny. It did. I'm working on your Nana June blessing blanket. Oh, that's lovely. You did not get everything you wished for, but I'm sure you got lots of good things. There it is. I had a feeling the timer would go off. We have a little bit. I got like 15 minutes I can still spend with you guys. But then I have to go. I promised my daughter we would go out for a little outing. She has to get a couple of things at the store. I don't know if she's up for driving or I'll be driving. We'll see. She is doing much better than us, though. She is doing much better than us. I think I want to go get my fingernails painted. I don't know what color should I do. Right now I got this green sparkle, but Christmas is over. We need something fun for New Year's. So what do you think? What should I get my fingernails painted? Oh, I'm sure everybody loves their Christmas box. I wish I had the funds. Maybe next year, if you do it again. Maybe. Well, someone got lucky. They won Powerball. I know. I saw that. And it was neighbors. It was in Arkansas. Do we know them? Anybody? We haven't seen Connie in a while. Do you think it was Connie? Do you think she got lucky? Oh, when I saw that Cindy Lou, was it you? Somebody in Arkansas hit the jackpot. All I can say is I hope it hit the right person. I hope it changed their lives and their family's life. And I hope they are smart about it. They're going to get some financial advisors involved. And I hope they will donate to St. Jude's. That's what I would do. That would be the first thing I would do. I just hope it hit the right family. Does your manicurist do leopard print? I have no idea. I've never asked her to do that. Black and silver glitter. I'm not a silver person, though, Mama Riz. I'm not a silver person. Well, Samantha, my weekend is better, but my Christmas was not so fun because I was sick with flu A. No, Cindy Lou says, not me. Do you know them? Was it your neighbor? We need to find out. Of course, it changed their lives. I hope so. I hope they did. My husband, you know what he said? I hope it was a cousin. I said, I don't think they'll find us. Yes, exactly. If it was me, you guys would, oh my gosh, you guys would be blessed. I mean, can you imagine? That's over $700 million cash. Everybody would get something. I would share it with everybody. And I'm not kidding either. Okay, I don't know what's going on, but did I make a mistake? Samantha, I came on at 9:45. That may have been 8:45 your time, perhaps. I think I'm an hour ahead of you. You would share it with Boggy Creek and St. Jude's? Yep. There are lots of foundations that I would start sharing with. Lots of them. Okay, somehow I don't know what's going on. I made a mistake somewhere and I can't figure it out. Okay, maybe it's time to put this one down. I'll have to look at this with fresh eyes later. Something. I did stitch something wrong somewhere. I would buy coffee makers for every ward in the hospital and supply coffee for a long time. The coffee's so bad. You are so funny. I would feel like Santa Claus. Yes. I would do the same. I would be gifting left and right, paying off debts, student loans, do like a little foundation for like scholarships. Thank you, Jennifer. Red and gold sparkling nails. Red and gold. I'll have to think about that. Red and gold. I thought maybe like, you know that, oh, where did I put it? Where did I put that? Put it in the kitchen? The crochet hook that I got gifted from Rita, the purple with the confetti in it, like a fireworks. I don't know. I have to think about that. Navy blue with gold sparkles. Navy blue with gold. That's a good idea. That would be good. It would be you get a check and you get a check and you get a check. Yep. Check, forget it. We would be wiring. We would be wiring the money. Venmo, Cash App. You get a car, you get a car. I don't know. Would I get a new car? I probably would. I probably would get my favorite car. I probably would. But that would be on the end of the list. Yes, purple blues, dark teal with waves. I don't know. Purple blues. Me, I would get a car. Samantha, you would get a car. I would get a new home for me, and I would make it a family home. Our dream, my husband, our dream is to get a family home, just like at home in Germany, where we all live together. The kids would have their own little entryway and of their own little, but it would be like one big house where we would all live together. That would be a dream. That would be our dream. A newer car. Aw, Sally, thank you so very much for the super chat, super sticker. Oh, and Denise Hoffman, I am so sorry I didn't see that. Fiber Jazz Rebecca, thank you so very much. And Sally, thank you. Let me play a little thank you. And Tank, thank you so very much, you guys. Thank you. Yeah, so that's me. I would buy myself a house. One can dream, right? And all your family members. I would buy a house in the forest. Yep. I would probably move to a different state. Or just go back home to Germany. Have one here and have one there. Travel. Definitely travel. Yeah. Oh, it's not the Powerball, but it's a start, Sally. You're so sweet. I'd hire a driver, butler, pool boy. Yes, buy an island. Ooh, I know. There's something about that scares me about the ocean and islands with the water levels rising. That would be my least. I would be in the mountains. I would want to be up higher, like imagine the Alps, something like that. But I couldn't do the island. No, even though there is one place, Mauritius, that I would love to go visit before it's under. But I don't think I could I don't think I could buy an island. Buy a mountain. Yeah, I would be like in the mountains somewhere. Hello, Lalana's Crochet. I would just buy the house I already have. Yep, there you go. Just stay put. Get your own plane and pilot. No, I would still fly normal. I would not want to do that. I know that's crazy, but I'm thinking a little bit into the environment right there. I would still fly maybe first class for once, but I would not get my own airplane. No. Get landslides and avalanches. Well, Sherry, we would have to do some research on that. Yeah. I would get a big family home with a small holding, settle my big family. Exactly. An animal charity, Romanian Children AIDS Hospice. Oh, Julia, there you go. Yes. Well, as I live in the mountains, I was hunting something else. I see. You would get monetized, Samantha. Oh, yeah, we would be monetized instantly. Can you imagine waking up Christmas and you have the Powerball numbers? Can you? I can't. I can't imagine. But then again, you can't win if you don't play. We don't play the lottery. We need to. I need to go buy a ticket. Because even the little tickets, even the little Powerball prices, those are millions of dollars. Millions. Exactly. Carrie, there you go. All over. Remodel, pay off. Yep, there you go. I would pay off student loans, all that stuff. Very generous, quietly. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Yep. Tank says she had 5 numbers all on different lines. Oh. I did have the other day, though, I want to say it was like 2 or 3 weeks ago. I did buy one of those tickets and I did win $8. I invested $4 and I made $8, but that was the last time I played. That was when it was still in the $700 million. But now, oh gosh. But I have to say it hit Arkansas. It wasn't the East Coast and it wasn't the West Coast. It finally hit a southern state, so it is possible. Because I always thought, only the rich states get it. We never get it here in these woods. You would travel, and that would be absolutely what I would do too. Cindy Lou, thank you for being a member for 20 months. Thank you. I play one number because I have been using my mom. I have a picture on my phone of my mom's lottery ticket from Germany. I have a picture of it. My aunt has the original, and I have a picture of it. And maybe I should play those numbers one day. You would go to Minnesota to the Mall of America. Ooh. That is one of the biggest malls in America, isn't it? That is the biggest mall in America. I wonder if is it still fully shops, all that stuff, because our malls here are dying. The Most High God is solid for providing my needs. There you go. There you go. Yep. And thankful. And I am thankful too. Yes. You've been to that mall. It's pretty amazing. Were you able to shop it, all of it in one trip? I'm curious. It's overrated. There is a gas station. There is a gas station, and it's something 80 something. 81, 80. It's something named after a highway. Oh, there's no tax on clothes. Oh, wow. There is a gas station that I would like to visit. I think it's in Iowa. Iowa? I think it's in Iowa. But it's the biggest truck stop. It has a barbershop, a chiropractor, a movie theater. It has a hair salon, nail salon, several restaurants. If you know it, let me know, because I would like to do a road trip to that truck stop. It has a hotel. It has showers and really nice showers and stuff. Iowa 80. Is that it? Iowa 80. It does sound like a town. It is. It's when I saw that, I was like, any truck driver, we want to go. I want to go. I want to go to that. I want to see it. I want to see that. When I saw that it has a movie theater and a dentist, it has a dentist. It has all of that. I want to see that. It is Iowa. I visited. Oh my gosh. Is it amazing? Massive 220-acre facility that serves as a major hub for truckers and travelers with numerous amenities like restaurants, showers, movie theater. Yep, that's it. And it has a trucking museum. I didn't know about the museum. Leni, okay, you go to bed. Get some rest. I'm going to go ahead and go as well. It offers 900 truck parking spots, multiple fuel pumps, large convenience store, and a variety of services, including barber, dentist. Yep, that's the one. Go look it up. There is a video on YouTube. And it's Jacob and his brother. They actually go visit it. You may know him as Fred, the annoying Fred, but it's Crushank is their last name. And they actually went to that. They stayed at a hotel across the street, though, but then they went over there and did all their stuff. And that's when I saw it for the first time. In Nebraska, there's a museum over the highway. Oh my gosh. There's one place I would like to see in Missouri. I've never been, and that's the Arch That's another thing I would like to go see. So there's a lot of places in America that I want to see. I want to see Minnesota. I want to see Alaska, Canada, North America. Yep, I want to see that. I want to see the Grand Canyon, California. I mean, there's a lot of places I would like to go travel to. I want to go to Washington, D.C. I would like to see Washington, and I'd like to see Oregon. I just would like to go everywhere. I hope you guys had fun. I hope the Peter Heater gave you a little giggle. My crazy JFK airport story was crazy. Eileen, I hope you get some rest. I hope your girls are okay. When you come to Minnesota, you have to get to... Yes, we have to. I would love to do that, like a road trip to go to all the states. That would be amazing. That would be something we could do if we win the lottery. That would be amazing. Yes, the Grand Canyon. I bet it is. I worked for a Minneapolis-based company for a lot of years. Lots to do there. Oh, nice. History of travel in USA. It's over the place where the Oregon Trail, the Gold Rush, Mormon Trail, and I-80, the first across the state highway, intersect. Oh, I've been there crocheting and listening. Hello, Sandra. Hello. Did you see the Peter Heater? Oh. Buc-ee's, they claim to fame bigger than Buc-ee's. You know, I've passed Buc-ee's twice and I never stopped because I didn't know it was such a big thing. I didn't know. So next time I will stop, but I never stopped. I've been to Houston so many times now because of the robotics and all that, and we never stopped at Buc-ee's. We should have. Sandra, you need to rewind. Go watch replay. I made a little special little project yesterday evening. It was inspired by my boss. She was funny. She shared a little willy warmer video. All right, you guys. I'm going to go. I hope to see you guys tomorrow. I have a few boxes of yarn that I want to open and share with you guys. So I hope to see you guys tomorrow. Until then, stay safe, take care, make good choices. Please be kind to yourself and one another. And I will see you in the YouTube streets later on and tomorrow. Tschüss. Ba-da-ba-ba-boom.